Yes, greetings to you, and hopefully you're doing well. It's a Friday evening. Every time we come live to you in our late talk show or a health topical discussion to discuss something that can help us live a healthier life. And I want to welcome you to Home-Based Medical Services Television, that is HBMS TV. And this Friday evening, we are going to be talking about something that is very, very, very vital, and that is the detoxification program, part 1. We'll be coming up with different series, the deep cleansing of the body and all that. But I want to bring it to your notes that you need to invest in your health, and you need to know that knowledge is always power. The most important thing that you need to do is to invest in your health, simply because there is no other second life on earth. So if you do not invest in your life and take it for granted, simply means that you can't live up to let me say your age that you're ready to live. I remember there's a professor who said that unless you're involved in a motor accident, you're supposed to live longer if you take care of your health through nutrition and all that. So for today's program or topical discussion, we are going to be talking about the detox program. How do you detoxify your body? What are the importance? Why do you need to cleanse your body? So I also send greetings to all the players, all the partners who are into this and making sure that people can live a healthier life. So straight away, I want to get into that discussion. And our discussion for today is, why do we need to supplement our diet? Why do we need to supplement? The most important factor that you need to look at is what we take in our bodies, what we take in inside us. I'll talk about food. When you look at the food that we take every day, like the spiced foods, talk about the imported food that is in your country, things, imported fruits that are engineered, genetically modified and all that. Then you can talk about the fatty foods, and then the deep fried proteins. It's not very, very good to have proteins. Yes, proteins are very good, but at the end of the day, if they're deeply fried, they have issues in our bodies, as we will be seeing. Then the other one is drinks. I always don't want to mention these drinks, but there are very many energy drinks that are on the world market that are into where we stay, that are coming up here and there. But at the end of the day, they are becoming a problem to our health. Then talk about the chemicals in water. Then talk about the preservatives that are put into the complex drinks. All those preservatives, in one or the other, they affect us. Then the other one is air. When we talk about air, I want to talk about the pollutant toxins in the circulating air, things like smoke, talk about the fumes we inhale. All these things at the end of the day do not give us a healthier life, and they affect us. So when you look at these three factors, one is food, then the drinks, and then the air. We need to supplement, as I'll be showing you how to fight them. Then I also want you to know, what are the causes of toxins in our bodies? We have the internal causes, but we also have the external causes. When we talk about the internal causes, I want to talk about treated water, those chemicals that affect us in one or the other. Talk about spiced foods, I earlier discussed about it. Deep fried proteins, that energy drinks. Then talk about polluted air. You can even talk about stress. You can talk about pharmaceutical drugs. They affect us in one or the other. That is why you've always had that different drugs have different side effects. I don't say that you do not take drugs, no, but you need to do something about it, as I'll be showing you. Then when we look at the external causes, I want to talk about the lotions we use. You can talk about cosmetics. Then talk about, you can talk about, sorry, about that. You can talk about the hair dyes that we put into our hair, then perfumes, talk about lipstick for the ladies. None of you can take a bottle of lipstick, but you keep putting every day. There are people who even put in the morning, put during lunchtime, even in the evening when they are leaving office. Hair dyes, I've talked about it. The other one was hair dryers. They sit into a dryer, they start boiling you. Then talk about skin powders. They are also affecting us in one or the other. Then the creams, all these things affect us. And what is going to happen to your body? You're going to generate a lot of free radicals. They are fighting your body immunity, and your body immunity cannot fight back. This program happens every Friday evening, and it is proudly sponsored by Michiana Institute of Nursing and Midwifery. I want to send greetings to the director, and thank you very much for coming up with such an institution, that is Mr. Chief John, to make sure that people can learn. All these programs are sponsored by him. So the other factor that I want to talk about is what we can't live without. We cannot live without eating, drinking, or breathing. But I want to tell you that when you look at the modern habits, these ones are resulting into development of chronic illnesses. I want to talk about like high blood pressure, talk about diabetes, talk about chronic ulcers. Then you can talk about arthritis. You can talk about gout, hormonal imbalances that result into fibroids and cysts in ladies, and low mineral content. That's cancer, like prostate cancer, cervical cancer. Different types of cancers are coming up and are killing us. And toxins from the food we eat cause damage of major key body organs like the heart, the liver, the brain, the kidneys. I'm sure you've heard about these organs, especially the internal organs failing here and there. Then the reproductive organs, that's low fertility rate and early childbirth at times. Then you can even talk about cancers. When you look on the other hand, that is how you're supposed to live a healthier life. But our health pyramid is upside down. We are doing things otherwise. We can't live a healthier life. And actually, how a normal cell looks like, that is how your cell is supposed to look like. You is following us at HMST Talking Health. When you're young, when you're very healthy, that is how your health is, how your cell is supposed to look like. But surprisingly, this is a dead cell affected by toxins. Remember earlier, I told you in our today's medical check that we do not go for checkups. But the moment our cells are affected, they're attacked by free radicals, they become sick, and that is the origin of different conditions like hypertension, talk about diabetes, talk about cancers, talk about heart attacks, talk about very many complications that are coming. Even the rate of fertility rates are also decreasing simply because our cells are affected. And today's answer of the question would be, why do we need to supplement our diet? One, you need to fill the nutritional gap. Anything that you miss on your plate, you need to supplement such that you fill that nutritional gap. Then nutrient absorption declines with age. I'm sure you've seen conditions that come with age. Every time people grow in age, they tend to get different conditions here and there. And that is as a result of the decline in the absorption of nutrients, however much you may eat well. Then avoid harmful chemicals or toxins that we get into our bodies. Then activities of the body need enough nutrients all the entire time for energy. You need more nutrients. Then we have poor eating habits. You can't do breakfast, you can't do lunch, you can't do supper. Very many people have gotten poor eating habits for different reasons here and there. Then the other one is prevent expensive health issues. It is very, very expensive for you to manage cancer, but I want to bring it to your notice that proper diet and taking care of your life is cheaper than managing the case of cancer. Then the other one, low nutrient food from the growth process plus hybrid crops provide low nutrients. Genetically modified fruits and vegetables, I earlier talked about that. Then poor medical checkup habits. We only want to go for a checkup when we are on our deathbed. I want to bring it to your notes that you is following us at HBMS TV. You need to go for a checkup today or the other day or the other day to know how you are. Then we need to restore the damage caused by pharmaceutical drugs. Every time you're taking drugs, especially chronic illnesses, the organs are being affected in one or the other, so you need to do something about it. Then the other one is stress and unhealthy lifestyle habits. The moment that is happening calls for supplementation. And our recommendation is very simple. We have these natural proven supplements that are even certified with different drug authorities in different countries. And our recommendation, the detox program 1, you need to complete phytoenergizer, and you need to do 1 times 1 first week, 1 times the second week, and 1 times the third week. You can add on the omega supreme, that is Polyjuice. You do 1 times 1 for 30 days. Then you add on the liquid alkaline decaffeinated coffee. Wow, this is very, very awesome. You do 1 times 2 for 40 days. This will detoxify all complex toxins in our bodies. We have different products. We have 747, Event Burn, Coffee Burn Sleep, the Energy Pen, and just like the ones that I'm putting on, it is very, very healthy for you. And I want to tell you that you who is out there, you need to talk to the person who could have invited you to Home-Based Medical Services Television to show you this, or you must contact us to help you, guide you on how to live a healthier life. These products have done wonders in people's lives. You who is out there, whether you're struggling with weight, you're struggling with cancers, alongside the medication you're on, you can use these products. You have issues with your skin, you have issues with goiter, diabetes, what? This even including sexual vitality. These are wonderful products and they can really help you live a healthier life. Very many people have been helped out there. So this show happens every Friday, late in the evening, to make sure that we can guide you on how to live a healthier life. And my name is Robert Semwes, the director from this Medical Services Television. I want to send greetings to all the key players into this who make sure that we can reach out to you to live a healthier life. And thank you very much for following us through. In case you have any questions, you can always reach out to us, and then we can help you live a healthier life, especially for those people who are above 40 years. 40 years and above, we are fighting very, very many complications that are happening. And these products that I've shared with you can also help you prevent or reverse several conditions. However, if you're on any medication, you just need to continue with your medication. These are just supplements that are going to help you fill the nutritional gap that you always have. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. Have a blessed weekend.